So today I'm here with Bettina Deda. She's an award-winning copywriter, and she's going to tell us how you can get started in writing your own book. So if you've ever dreamt about self-publishing or getting your book or story out there, Bettina's going to share her 5 ways how you can start writing your novel. And from a publicity standpoint, that's where we help you at Believe Advertising and PR to help get your book out there and the international stage. So thanks so much, Bettina. To kick things off, what advice would you give to someone who's had an idea but struggles to start writing their book? How can they overcome this initial hurdle?
Yeah, first of all, hello, Adrian. Thanks for this conversation. Yes, so I guess that's a common thing. People want to write a book or they walk around for years and have this idea and they don't know how to get started. I guess the first one, if you're really stuck and have no idea, it's always to seek help from someone. So there's lots of local writing, writer centers or associations where people can actually become a member and check out what's going on in the scene, how they can start. There's online resources. They can work. That's what I did for my first book because I was sort of at the same thing. I actually hired a writing coach. And that doesn't mean you have to, work forever with these people. It can just be a couple of sessions or maybe either whatever you need to get you started. So that's how I did it. Because I had some ideas, and then with the coach, she helped me, get it all, map it out sort of. And then once I was confident, I sort of then went my own way, So that's anyway, seek help instead of like trying to find it out online alone. Yes. And you kind of, never get anywhere.
Definitely. You definitely get there faster. Could you share some effective techniques or practices that authors can use to maintain consistency? And obviously it's hard being motivated throughout the writing process.
I get the first thing is really you need a lot of discipline and persistence if you write a book. And I always recommend getting into a habit of writing, like really training your brain and establishing a daily or weekly or whatever time you have habit where you actually sit down in front of your computer and say, okay, I'm writing every day an hour, or I'm writing 500 words every day when I'm writing, or whatever. Set yourself a goal, a timer, and just do it, and getting into this research, into this routine. But I think just one step before that, it's really important to also be clear, why are you writing this book, and do some research if there are other books out there with your topic or in your, we are talking mainly business books here, but so, if all, like in the last 2 years, 5 books were published about your topic, it's very unlikely. Yeah. Yours is except you have some groundbreaking new insights or something. Yeah. But so, make sure you do a bit of due diligence, research why you're writing it, and how can you basically bring in your experience so the reader actually learns something from you, at the specific topic.
Now, it sounds like it all comes down to planning, as you've sort of said. In your experience, what are the most crucial steps in planning for individuals wanting to begin writing a book, especially if they're unsure where to start?
I guess it's this, what planning, mapping it out, really I love the old method, butcher paper and pen and just, make out the chapters, say chapter 1, 2, 3 for whatever you have, and then write down, even with sticky notes.
That's a good idea.
And you can write down, each chapter or topic or whatever is a note. And then also have there's a really great methodology called, in the construction industry and the corporate world, called Scrum. It belongs to the agile methods. And they have literally, it is so simple. You have 3 columns: to do, doing, done.
Yeah.
You can use it for anything in your life. So you basically put little sticky notes and move them across this board. I mean, you get all sorts of online and digital solutions for that, but I actually really love the big paper and the sticky notes, and you hang it on your wall. it's great, to just see how you move forward.
That's a great idea.
So, and then what I said before, really be clear why you are writing it. What's the vision? For example, publishers. I mean, I know these days a lot of people do self-publishing, but
yes.
If you ever want to pitch something to a publisher, and I've been in a lot of pitch sessions, they want to know what is the vision for your book. And that is not such an easy thing to answer. Actually, you need to really think about that. Why are you doing that? And what is it bringing to people? So I guess that's some prep work before you even start writing. And the more you do this, the easier I think it will be to fill out the chapters, to write your 500 words.
Now, once you get going, and I found this myself, like you have to identify your voice, the tone of the book. When I was writing my book, for aspiring authors to try and find their unique writing voice, what exercises or approaches do you recommend to help them discover this, and how to help refine their style?
Yeah, that is really interesting. I literally, to be honest, when I first started, I thought, what does that mean, my voice? I was thinking, and I wrote also a memoir, which is a creative, and you talk a lot about voice and stuff. But it's basically, I found this explanation, discovering who you are in the world.
Yes.
So basically, what are you passionate about? What do you want to write about? What do you like? And how do you write about the themes or the topics you like? And in what style are you, humorous? Do you have a very light writing style? So this all plays into this voice topic.
Yes.
And there's lots of exercises. I guess, first of all, no matter what you're writing, you need to read widely. And
yes, that's a good idea.
So read, as I said, look what other books in your industry or topic have actually been published, not only in Australia or wherever you are, maybe in another country, overseas, what's out there. And then and that applies even more if you write non-fiction, like creative non-fiction, and then think about what do you like about certain authors when you read them. What is it there, how they write, their style, or how they, I don't know, what they say, and have they long sentences, short sentences. You can use grammar and syntax really to bring something across. So this is reading, is the first thing. Then there is a really cool exercise called free writing, or these famous morning pages. I actually never did that until earlier this year when I went to a yoga retreat.
Right.
And we had there was meditation usually in the morning, half an hour. And then one day the teacher said after the meditation, he said, okay, bring your journal because today we're going to do something different. So he did a guided meditation. And then he said, now I want you to write for 30 minutes or whatever, 15 minutes, whatever, anything that comes in your mind now. Yes. Don't plan it or whatever. And this is an exercise. I then did it. Now sometimes I do it here in my morning routine as well. It's just getting the subconscious to take over. You're not saying, okay, today I'm planning to write in my 15 minutes about this. It's basically I love the meditation thing beforehand. And then you just take your pen, your notebook, and you just start. It could be totally stupid what you're writing. It doesn't matter. Just write and don't stop. That's the point. Keep writing for like 15 minutes or something. So that's a great exercise. And another one, which is also great. Imagine someone tells you, you have 5 minutes to give a presentation about a topic you are passionate about.
Yes.
So think about what would you say? How would you say it? That's basically it, and do it. Yep. And that's, how you come across with your voice.
Awesome. Now, you said before, don't stop. And we've all faced this as authors. I know, especially me, when writing my book. The last point would be, when faced with writer's block or self-doubt, what strategies or mindset shifts have you found to be useful to push through and continue making progress when people are writing their book?
This is, yeah, it's a big thing. And the point is stick to it. I've been sitting, when I first did this exercise, write every day 500 words, sometimes I was just staring at my computer for half an hour and didn't write one word, but I was sitting there. That's the point. You need to get your brain into this training. Now it's writing time.
Yes.
It's a mindset, again, mindset, affirmations,
Yes.
meditation, and also going away from it. You know, like if you feel like for a week you sit there, you don't know what to write, then maybe just leave it for a month or put it away and just do some other creative stuff.
Sure.
Often when you change your state or things, then other ideas come to you, you know.
Yes.
And also then again, have you with your plan, like what I said before, like you have this butcher paper, whatever. This is also helpful because it kind of keeps you motivated and on track. It's a matter of, you know, being a good mindset, but also have some boundaries where you say, this is my writing time, and then some ideas, some creative things you could do to get back into the
flow of things.
creative flow somehow, you know. Yeah.
Well, Bettina, thank you so much. I'm sure these 5 tips are going to be very useful for people out there. And if you need further help, please get in contact with us. From Believe Advertising PR side of things, we can help you get your book out there, published, and on the international stage, on news sites right across the world. And we work very closely with Bettina, who can help you share your story as well. So thanks so much, and speak to you soon.
Thank you, Adrian. It was a pleasure. Bye.
Bye.